A 37-year-old man is going to spend 50 years behind bars after being convicted in a years-long child sexual abuse case. Philip Mancuso of Dallas, Oregon, was sentenced to half a century in prison today. He will also be required to serve a lifetime period of post-prison supervision. On July the 13th, Mancuso was found guilty of several sex abuse charges. The district attorney's office says the investigation began in 2024 after a report to child welfare authorities. Mancuso was later found in Ohio and then brought back to Oregon to face trial.